In just 30 minutes, President Biden is set to address the nation on gun violence after weeks of high-profile mass shootings. First, in Buffalo, New York, where police say a self-described white supremacist shot up a grocery store, killing 10 people. Then in Uvalde, Texas, a gunman opened fire on an elementary school, killing 19 children and 2 teachers. And just last night, a former patient walked into a hospital in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and killed 4 people. Then cops say he turned the gun on himself 39 seconds after officers first entered the building. Police identifying the victims today: 2 doctors, a receptionist, and a patient. One of those doctors performed back surgery on the suspect just 2 weeks ago today.
We have also found a letter on the suspect which made it clear that he came in with the intent to kill Dr. Phillips and anyone who got in his way. He blamed Dr. Phillips for the ongoing pain following the surgery.
The police chief says doctors released the suspect from the hospital last week. He says after his release, the man called Dr. Phillips' office repeatedly, complaining about his pain. The patient even had a follow-up appointment the day before the shooting. We also learned today that the suspect used 2 guns, a handgun he bought 3 days before the shooting, and an AR-15 style semi-automatic rifle he bought just hours before he opened fire. CNBC's Valerie Castro live in Tulsa on our top story tonight. Valerie?
Well, Kelly, just within the last hour, we have learned new details about the victims in this incident, including 73-year-old William Love. We're told he was a retired Army first sergeant who served 1 tour in Vietnam. He was also a great-grandfather, and his family tells us he died protecting his wife. The couple were here at the hospital yesterday, and when the shooting began, police say he held a door shut so that she could escape. Another victim, Amanda Glenn, she worked in the medical field for more than 18 years. She was a receptionist here at St. Francis. She leaves behind a husband and 2 sons, and also those 2 doctors who hospital staff say are irreplaceable. As news of an active shooter at St. Francis Hospital spread throughout Tulsa, one man worried about his longtime friend and neighbor, Dr. Preston Phillips.
First thing I did was send a text to Preston and asked if he was okay amid all the chaos, and of course he didn't get back to me at that point.
Paul Bernius now knows Dr. Phillips was killed in the shooting that left 4 people dead before the suspect, one of Dr. Phillips' patients, turned a gun on himself. Bernius now remembering the man who lived across the street for more than 20 years.
How can you do anything but think he was one of the top 1% of our society? I'm sad to see him go. I miss him. I'll miss him terribly.
The other victims, a patient, William Love, who police say held a door closed, allowing others to escape the gunfire. Receptionist Amanda Glenn and Dr. Stephanie Husin also died.
If there was an ability for you to literally pick from the best menu that we have for character traits for a human being, a wife, a friend, and a physician, that would be Stephanie Husin.
Hospital CEO Cliff Robertson reflecting on the 3 who dedicated their lives to their work at St. Francis.
The 3 best people in the entire world that are the most committed to doing what they do every day and taking care of others didn't deserve to die this way.
Dr. Phillips, the apparent target of the gunman's rage.
The fact that some individual would go after Dr. Phillips is mind-blowing.
Police say one of the weapons used, an AR-15, was bought by the shooter just hours before the rampage.
The monster buys an AR-15 that day, or the day before, is what information I saw. And then he goes in, and Stephanie's collateral damage.
The mass shooting marking yet another deadly day in America and unexplainable, tragic loss of life. And police say the first 911 call came when a doctor here at the hospital was on a video call with someone else. He heard the gunshots and told that person to call for help. Police say the gunman also called his wife at some point during the chaos, though it's unclear what he said to her before taking his own life. Kelly?